Welcome to the second annual Powderpuff Football game between the Foxborough High School seniors and junior ladies. It's the reinvention of the game that was played a few years ago, and they started up back again last year. And the juniors, with a stunning upset, came up with a couple of fourth quarter touchdowns last year to win the game. And welcome back. Mike Greeley doing play-by-play on this, and hopefully we'll have some color commentary from some help shortly. And the teams are ready to go back out on the field. They were actually lined up and nice enough to hold off until we were ready. So if you're watching this for the first time, the seniors will be in the black with the pink numbers, and the juniors are in the orange shirts, and the Jailhouse Juniors, I think they're called this year. And they're looking forward to a fun game. It's a little chilly here at the Ahern Field under the lights, and it's put together by and sponsored by the National Honor Society, and there's quite a turnout. I'm looking out the press box window here, and it looks like quite a turnout. Some outstanding show of force here by both the seniors and the junior classes for Foxborough High School. And thank you very much to Foxborough Cable Access for agreeing to put on the show tonight with the volunteers, and we're ready to go. And out on the field is Coach Miss P. Ellie Petrovic is the head referee tonight, linesman Jeffrey Bernstein, and looks like the back judge is Zach Watson. Out on the field tonight, we'll try to get the girls' names in as we can. Might be a little difficult as we've got multiple numbers, as the girls who are in various sports keep their own numbers from those sports, and their nicknames are on the back, so we'll try to have some help going on with that. We can see out in the field for the seniors, looks like Caroline Kelly and Kara Ghost Rider McGuire. She said to say that, so it's Kara Ghost Rider McGuire, and several of the other girls out there. I think Rachel Dutra is out there as well, Danielle Tacey, and back deep to receive, it looks like Sam Jameson and Alyssa Solomon, and I'm not sure who's in the middle in the back, but we shall see. The juniors are getting fired up and ready to go. So this is all set and ready, and looks like the senior coaching staff is outnumbering the players right now, and they're kind of trying to get them back off the field. So kickoff should be very momentarily, as Miss P is trying to shepherd the other seniors' non-coaching staff as far back as possible. So we're going to see if we can get the field cleared. On the cameras tonight, we have mostly the juniors have volunteered very nicely to be cameramen tonight. And Dennis Callahan is on one camera, Pat Mitchell. Also we have Tim Loftus, Corey Simon, and Justin Sylvia are doing camera work as well. And handheld camera on the side is longtime Foxborough Cable Access volunteer Scott Daniels. Engineer in charge and director is Mike Everson. Frank Big Guy McDowell on graphics. And also we're actually playing a two-hand touch tonight because somebody forgot to bring the flags for the flag game. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult, and two-hand touch will be that right there. Looks like Caroline Kelly returned that kick for short yardage, and the seniors will take over, we hope, at about the 28-yard line. On the field for the juniors, in defensive formation, they're not sure what they're set up to be as yet, but the juniors are lining up. Shannon McDavitt is one, and I'm not sure of the other folks out there, but we'll try to get those identified as we can. At quarterback is Tara Greeley. Haley Lell snaps it. Looks like a quick reverse. Alyssa Solomon hands off to Sam Jameson, who's tagged after a healthy gain of about 12 yards. Looks like another first down for the seniors. Seniors appear to be huddling up on the sideline yet again. Not sure what the play clock looks like. But we'll try to set the offense for you. As we said, Haley Lull is number 25 center. Out there also Lizzie Greeley, Rachel Dutra, Sarah Greeley a quarterback, Sam Jamison who just ran, Alyssa Solomon, Danielle Tacey. And there's the snap, it's fumbled, Greeley back to pass, throws it short, looks like she gets sacked in the backfield. Sacked in the backfield by, looks like number 15, Amanda McHugh, I think that's who it was. And here we go with a replay. Ball is snapped and Greeley drops it, picks it back up quickly, but a blitzing linebacker, Amanda McHugh, was able to get her hands on Tara before she released the pass. So it's second and very long for the black shirt seniors. Setting up for second down, and very long, really back, flips it off, and somebody went right by Sam Jamison, who's sprinting down the sideline and gets tagged right about the 42-yard line with a very good gain. Got back all they lost on the sack and more, and it looks like it'll be pretty much a third down and about 2 for the seniors. Sam Jamison on that same flanker reverse looked this pretty good. And as we see it here, we'll see Greeley take the snap. Alyssa Solomon comes back, takes the flip, and hands off to Sam Jamison, who again sprints out the sideline behind very good blocking and a very good gain again. And there is a timeout on the field. Unfortunately, can somebody hit the clock for timeout? And there's a timeout by the seniors on the field as I think we have, do we have an injury? Oh, wait a minute. We have the flags. The flags have finally showed up, guys, so it's going to be a little bit different here. Fans are filling up the stands now. Looks like a standing room only, mostly because it's so cold out there. And we'll see what happens. In the booth with us tonight, helping out on spotting for the teams are Mandy Geary and Hannah Pierce, a couple of seniors who decided it was better to be warm in the booth than out on the field. Several members of the Foxborough High Marching Band have graced us with some music as well. A lot of spirit being shown by everybody here. As I mentioned earlier at the outset, the National Honor Society has coordinated this program, and we hope to have Ms. Caitlin Anicelli, who is one of the advisors for the National Honor Society, up here to give us a little overview of how that happens. Maybe at halftime. Many of the senior students out here, student athletes, are also members of the National Honor Society. Members of the band, the marching bands, the concert bands, very involved in a lot of programs here at Foxborough High School. The long timeout again is because the flags for this flag football game have just shown up. Thank you to Kevin Corliss from Foxborough staff. We're back in position here, and looks like the juniors have some offside lined up here. one of the senior coaches, I think, is Joey Nixon, Ali Murtada. And Joey's out there, wants to be part of the game. I guess he's not getting enough playing time on Friday nights. So it looks like they're negotiating the playing rules for the game tonight with Miss P as the game goes along. Unfortunately, they don't have the down and yardage markers, so it looks like it should be 3rd down and about 2, and that's, I think, what the big discussion is out there. So the seniors need to go probably to the 44-yard line, maybe a yard and a half to get to the first down marker where it really should be. And Greeley under center, takes a snap, flips it out wide to Sam Jamison, who's sprinting around the sideline. She gets away. She could go most of the way. Sam Jamison sprinting on her left end around, goes all the way for a touchdown for the seniors to take a 6-0 lead.
By number 26, Alyssa Solomon.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was Alyssa Solomon. Alyssa Solomon on the end around. Another great run by Alyssa Solomon, who had 2 touchdowns last year for the juniors at the time. Now as a senior, continues her play with another touchdown run. And here's a replay as Alyssa goes in motion. Tara Greeley flips it off to her, and here's Alyssa sprinting around with Sam Jamison trying to lead some blocking. Good block by Rachel Dutra at the point of attack, and Sam, a sprinter on the winter track team, just blast past everybody. Excuse me, Alyssa for what looks like about a 56-yard touchdown run. From the high view here, there's a snap, a little fumble, a snap. And it is Alyssa. A good block out front. It's a little bit different game with this, and there's Alyssa sprinting down and all the way for a touchdown. A little different game when they have to grab the flags instead of the 2-hand touch. And they're playing running time tonight, so it's 11-minute quarters for the team, and they should be running the clock now. So they'll start that up again, I hope. I'm sure the kids in the field are going to be too cold. As the seniors line up for the 2-point conversion. And it looks like they're trying to get the young ladies settled into where they need to stand for the play. And it looks like a delay of game call against the seniors. Miss P taking control of the game right here. For some reason, she's lined up in the right along the line of scrimmage for some reason, instead of being in the backfield where the referee should be. Luckily, Jeff Bernstein, the linesman, is much taller than Miss P and can see over her head. There's a sprint up the middle, and the tackle just shy. So they got the flag. The try for point is no good.
Conversion is no good.
And the seniors come back up the field with a 6-0 lead with about 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Tonight's format will be running time, 11-minute quarters, 4 quarters for the game. I'm not sure how long they'll take for halftime. It depends on how cold they are out there.
Lindsay Felix and Jess Whitney as number 12.
So as they march back up the field, there's another conference on the sidelines as the seniors are getting ready and lining up. The girls did have several practices in the past week and a half once the fall sports teams were done for the season. The girls soccer team had a very good season where they won more games than they have in the past 4 or 5 years. And they're asking us to stop the clock here, but I think the clock is supposed to be running time. So as they finally come back out on the field, folks, seniors will be kicking off to the juniors. Back deep to receive the kick for the juniors looks like Melissa Ellard, number 3, and Rahima Strubble, number 11. And Mary Beth Small is coming off the field, actually. And there's the kick. Is about to. Seniors are lined up right across at the 50-yard line, ready to punt the ball. I think is Lizzie Greeley, captain of the soccer team. And a short boot taken in by Heather O'Rourke, who is not tackled yet, but finally has the whistles are blowing. Not sure if they got her flag, though.
Number 24,
Heather O'Rourke won the return, was tackled about the 40-yard line. Juniors will take over, 1st and 10. As Lizzie gives that punt there, they should. It's gathered in by Heather. Heather is immediately hit pretty quickly, and somebody's got to get that flag out. We can't tell exactly. There it is. One of the many number 11s was able to cover that. I think it was Stephanie Cronmiller. And a long run on the first play from scrimmage for the juniors. I think that was sprinter Mary Beth Small, excuse me. Juniors lining up very quickly in a no-huddle offense. At quarterback is Rahima Strubble out to Melissa Ellard, who is snagged in the backfield by Alyssa Solomon, number 26.
by number 26, Alyssa Solomon.
Another delay as the juniors huddle up on the sideline this time.
We just want to let everyone know that there's hot chocolate and popcorn in the teepee, so if you guys want it, it's there.
And the snap back to Rahima Strubble is quarterback running along the sideline. She gets through and is tackled, it looks like, about the 35 or 34-yard line. And it sounds like the band is playing some NFL film stuff right here, guys. So enjoy as they come out. Hope the brass isn't too cold for them. And the juniors come back out of the sideline huddle with Rahima Strubble still a quarterback, Melissa Ellard and Mary Beth Small at the backs, and that's the penalty for too much time, it looks like. And the juniors are going to go right to it. Miss P has that stopwatch in her hand for the play clock, and calling them right away. There's a snap, flip out to Maribeth Small again, and she is clobbered at the line of scrimmage. And the tackle was made by, I'm not sure yet. There's another conference out in the middle of the field. Unfortunately, that's kind of the way it works for the Powderpuff games, is most of the junior team goes off to the sidelines for the play. Katie Muirhead and Shannon McDavitt are the only two, the linemen who are staying in for this play, and there's a lot of activity on that play, and Melissa Ellard on a sweep is hit on the sideline by, looked like Sam Jameson, and Sam missed her, but it was tackled a few yards further downfield. And one of the number 12s made that tackle. Not sure if it was Jess Whitney or Lindsay Felix. Again, one of the fun parts of the game is that a lot of the girls get through their fall sports or are done with other activities and come out to play. Having a great old time. That's the end of the first quarter, with the seniors leading 6-0 over the juniors. So the class of 2008 has a lead, which, judged on last year, should not be insurmountable. And here is the handoff, a Statue of Liberty play by Rahema to Melissa Ellard. And tackle is made on the far sideline. I think that was by either Lindsay Felix or Jess Whitney, one of the number 12s. Lindsay is captain of the field hockey team that had a very successful season, making the state playoffs, the MIA playoffs, and Jess Whitney was a co-captain of the volleyball team, along with Rachel Dutra, who is out in the field for the seniors. There seem to be wholesale substitutions for the seniors. Another crew out there, and substitutions also for the juniors. And there looks to be a penalty on the seniors for offside. For some reason at the quarter they didn't switch ends of the field, but this is Powderpuff football. And there's another penalty on the senior team. I don't know if it's on the coaches or what. Miss P is trying to even up the game all by herself. There's the snap. It's actually the seniors' ball for some reason. There's a nice run and tackled just along the line of scrimmage. It looked like Liz McClanahan running the ball, number 21. And get tackled at the line of scrimmage, which we're not sure if it's 1st and 10, 1st and 15, or 1st and 20. Well, it's up to Miss B out there. On the field for the seniors, including number 17, Katie Murray, number 16, Jenny McDonald, and number 9, Caroline Kelly, also known as Leanie. Sorry, we're having a little trouble identifying all of them out there right now, folks. Looks like it's a run around the left end, and very good run by number 7, which looks like it's either might be Brittany Keenan, one of the several number 7s on the senior team tonight. Tackled after a very healthy game, regained most of the yardage lost on the penalties. I'm not sure if it's going to be, it looked like about a 25-yard gain on that play. Not sure if it's going to be 3rd down or 2nd down. Not sure about that. It looks like 3rd down, signaled by linesman Zach Watson. And Caroline Kelly is coming back into the game with a play card. As the coaches of the two teams are senior boys, many of them football players who are taking this very seriously. Head coach, I believe it's Joe Nixon, who is a head coach, has got his list of plays written out on 3x5 index cards. So, and we know the juniors are just as serious. They have some folks up top and the camera well up top to give the there's an end around run by Mel Chambers, and she's tackled in the backfield. Tackled in the backfield by number 54, who we don't have. Number 54, excuse me, is Emily Sheehan. That was Mel Chambers trying to run around left end, bumps into her own player, and is tackled in the backfield. So it looks like might be 4th down for the seniors here. I'm not sure how they're counting it on the field. As the band is playing, a lot of the girls on the field are dancing to the music. And that's the fun part that you'll see with the Powderpuff game, folks. Snap is mishandled a little bit. Pass down the middle of the field, just overthrown. It looked like Caroline Kelly was trying to hit Liz McClanahan down the middle of the field on a post pattern. Just barely overthrown, and it looks like the ball will go over on downs to the juniors. Play was well defended by the juniors there. And as we see this replay, Caroline has a little bit of trouble with it. Good rush, ball up deep, and it is defended well by the juniors, including looks like might have been Megan Sweeney down back, number 8. Again, there are multiple number 8s out there, Megan and Mary Beth Small, and could be 1 or 2 others, we're not sure. Also on the field for the juniors, deep back, that is Mary Beth Small, number 20 is Alana Reed. And it's actually 4th down and first down. There was a very strange formation. It's a flea flicker as the lateral went, and it was passed off, and Rahima Strubble, the quarterback, went down the center of the field, and the ball was just off the mark. Replay as Rahima flips the ball out to the side. It's passed down the middle, just short, as it was a soft spot in the center of the senior zone. Juniors are back out in the field. New quarterback in. Quarterback is Ali Valencia, fires it down the middle of the field, and it looks like it is almost intercepted. That was intended for Heather O'Rourke. There was good defense back there by the seniors, including Tara Greeley, and we'll see who actually almost intercepted that pass. It looks like Tara had it coming to her, and looks like it might have been Brittany Keenan who knocked it away. on a good defensive play all around. Also out on the field for the seniors right now include Tori Hickey, who's at the rush defensive end. There's a sweep to the wide side, and it's Shannon Cunningham, who was tackled way back at the 35-yard line. It looked like she had broken free, but she had been tackled, so it should be and Ali Valencia on the pitch out to Shannon Cunningham, who gets nabbed right there and thrown down, and the flag is thrown down with some conviction. Looks like the juniors are conferencing on the sideline again, and they're going to get a little close to the play clock here. Ali Valencia down the sideline, wide open for the juniors. And unfortunately, Ashley, I think it was either Ashley Appel or Tracy Wright, or no, I think it was Ashley Appel who couldn't come up with it. There are 4 girls with number 13 for the juniors, and not positive who that was. Ali Valencia back in the pocket on the replay here, and she fires it down the right sideline, backtracking. Looked like Ashley Appel, and just off her hands. There's a little breakdown in the senior zone defense. They didn't rotate to that side, and pass went incomplete. Only a minute and a half left in the first half. Seniors clinging to a 6-0 lead. And it looks like there's a timeout called on the field. So the timeout is called, so the clock has stopped with a minute 49 left. And the seniors in front 6-0 on a long 56-yard touchdown run by Alyssa Solomon. So folks, you got to give it to these kids to be out here tonight. The kickoff was at 7 o'clock, temperature about 30 degrees, and it was quite chilly out there to start. And the flag looks like it's limp right now, so there's no real breeze to enhance that. And the fans are all bundled up in the stands, as you can see. Most of them standing because those aluminum seats are not very comfortable. A lot of them came out with their winter gear and just enjoying a wonderful Saturday evening here at Ahern Field, watching the Powderpuff football game. Seniors are back out there on offense, and looks like Haley Lull is over the ball at center, and Tara Greeley at quarterback. Lindsay Felix takes the handoff and comes around the side and is tackled after a short gain of 3 or 4 yards. The band is shifted over right in front of the booth so you can hear some of the sounds of Foxborough Marching Band. Here again, we have Lindsay feigning in motion, and then a good blitz through by juniors, including Erin Mitchell, forcing the play short, and nice tackle by number 7, Sydney Viventi, up from her linebacker spot. And Viventi sprint again, and it looks like it's going to go all the way, could go all the way. Erin Mitchell just missed the tackle. Sam Jameson's going to go 60-plus yards for touchdown. Tara Greeley down there with blocks, and a beautiful end around by the seniors. Sent everybody going to the left side of the field, and the juniors fell for it. Unfortunately for them, it was a clean end around, and great chase given towards the end of the field, trying to chase her down without success. And that will put the seniors up 12-0 as they go for the extra point. As we look back, there's that end around and reverse as Alyssa Solomon handed it off to Sam Jamison, who sprints around the corner. Erin Mitchell with a good shot right here, just missed the grab on the flag. And Sam cuts down the sideline with a convoy. And futile chase for the juniors. The juniors are facing a big deficit here with 31 seconds left in the first half. They're down 12-0. And the seniors are very happy on their sideline. The juniors are across doing a little bit of strategizing for the second half. They're lined up to go for the extra points. There's another end around, this time to Alyssa Solomon, who scored the first touchdown. And it looks like she gets in for the extra points. Well, the seniors' lead is stretched to 14-0. So the class of 2008 have ridden the speedy running of seniors Alyssa Solomon and Sam Jamison. And there's another reverse on the end around. And Solomon just beats the defenders to the corner, who almost grabbed her flag just inside the 5-yard line, but Solomon was able to leap into the end zone for the score. So with 31 seconds left, the class of 2008 leads the class of 2009 14-0. Again, we want to thank Foxborough Cable Access for coming out on such a cold night, 2 nights in a row actually, to set up. And they were out here at 4:30 this afternoon with help from some of the National Honor Society kids to help set up everything for this game tonight. And we want to thank again Mike Everson, Frank McDowell, Ray McKenna, and Scott Daniels, who are and Lauren Batar is also down in the field. So thank you to everybody from Foxborough Cable Access, and also the juniors who are out on the rolling stanchions out there doing the cameras as well. Like we have Dennis Callahan, and I'm not sure who's on the other camera. It might be Pat Mitchell down there. And seniors kick off. Lizzie Greeley boots it, and it's fumbled, gets through Allie Valencia, and Shannon Cunningham is sprinting. It might be hard to catch her. She could go all the way. And the state 200-meter or 300-meter champion runs the kickoff back about 65 yards or 67 yards for a touchdown for the juniors. Shannon Cunningham is number 23, and she making the score 14-6. Juniors coming back right away on the kickoff, and that will make the score 14-6. And here's Lizzie Greeley with the kickoff, muffed by Allie Valencia, but picked up by Shannon Cunningham. And here's a chance where she just gets away from the first tackler down there and just outruns everybody on the senior defense. Nice to be able to run. There was some concern that Shannon's ankle injury suffered during soccer season could limit her participation in the game here tonight, and I'm sure the seniors wish she couldn't play. Great run. So it's 2 long runs by the seniors and a long kickoff return by the juniors, and juniors lining up for the important extra point. Try to close the gap to 14-8. Again, Allie Valencia quarterback with Melissa Ellard, another track star and soccer player, and Shannon Cunningham, and the flip is dropped, and Shannon is smothered there. Looks like Liz Greeley is there to help make the tackle. And the seniors come off at halftime, leading the juniors 14-6. And there's the snap. Allie flips a little too high to Shannon, even with Shannon's jumping ability, couldn't get it. And number 22 underneath there with the recovery on the incomplete lateral would be Lizzie Greeley, and the seniors take a 14-6 lead into the locker room. And we'll be back with you a little bit later from very frigid Foxborough's Ahern Field for the Powderpuff Football game 2007. Welcome back to Foxborough's Ahern Field for the Powderpuff Football game, sponsored by and put on by our National Honor Society. And I have here with me this evening Kelly Shaughnessy and Caitlin Anicelli, who are the advisors for the National Honor Society. And I just thought it'd be great for these young ladies to tell us a little bit about NHS and what it means to the kids in NHS and how they're selected, and some other things about what they do.
Well, the kids in NHS are selected for their academics, their service, and their leadership. And we have to thank the kids at NHS for putting this on today. They really did everything. Our president, Tara Greeley, co-president, did an excellent job of organizing, along with our other co-president, Chris Gorham. We couldn't do it without them. They really are the people behind the teams, and we're just there to advise them in any way we can. So we're very, very fortunate.
The kids are really running the show tonight. So
They are, and they were here very early. I think Tara came over at about 3:30 this afternoon, and Amanda Flagg, who was the vice president, as well, was here. Ben Harris, and I'm forgetting somebody else who was
Kelly
here.
Smith.
Kelly Smith was here. Yes,
well.
that's right. How could I forget Kelly? And they were all here early and helped with the setup with the cable access for those folks. And just a little bit more, Kelly, about what the National Honor Society does in school, out of school.
well, we are very focused on community service, serving the outside community and serving the community of Foxborough High School, as well as the other schools in the community. So these kids are students and kids who really care about helping out other people.
Do they have any requirements for community service?
They have to meet mandatory community service hours. What's the total?
I think it's 4 hours per month.
Yeah, 4 hours per month, but many of them go well and beyond that. So.
And what kind of things do the kids do in school for NHS activities?
We tutor, we
Babysit.
babysit, a lot of babysitting, and just make themselves available to everyone within the school. And we're, again, these are some of the best students at Foxborough. I mean, all the students are wonderful. We're both lucky to be there at Foxborough High School. It's a wonderful school, and
They
we're
help
very
out
fortunate.
on like parent orientation night, parent-teacher conference night. They give tours of the school. They help out within the school whenever the office needs a hand with something, when they need kids there to facilitate and assist them in any way. These kids are the first ones that they call on.
That's great. That's wonderful for the NHS. Those kids, knowing most of them, because my son was in several years ago and Tara's now, and it's been a wonderful experience to see the kind of community service that the kids do and how they help out with all kinds of things at the high school. And it's just great stuff.
Oh, they're a wonderful group. I mean, I can't say enough about how wonderful they are and the things that they do within the school. We're very fortunate.
We can really depend on them to get what needs to be done. Like tonight, we didn't really have any worries about having everything set up and having everything done because of the kids that we have. And a lot of them actually helped out a few weeks ago at Autumn Fest
Right, that's
in
right.
Foxborough, and they did a great job with that too.
It was a very successful day, I understand. About ready to start the second half, and I want to thank Kelly Shaughnessy and Caitlin Anicelli, the
you.
Thank
advisors
you.
and teachers at Foxborough High School. They're advisors for the National Honor Society. And a wonderful job they all do, and a great night tonight. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Yep.
Thank you. And we're about ready to start the second half. Again, 11 minutes running time. The seniors lead 14-6. Long run by Sam Jamison, a long run by Alyssa Solomon, and Alyssa scored the 2 extra points on Sam's touchdown, and a kickoff return for touchdown by Shannon Cunningham for the juniors. And now we're about ready to start the second half. Looks like almost offside. Liz Greeley boots it again, and they kick away from and along the sideline, and still along the sideline is number 13 for the juniors, Ashley Appel, I think. Again, we have multiple number 13s, and we're not sure exactly where they're going to spot the ball. And it looks like they're going to spot the ball somewhere around the 38-yard line as linesman Zach Watson puts the ball down. Ms. Petrovic, a longtime teacher in the Foxborough High School, former athletic director, health and wellness teacher. And there's seems to be a timeout on the field, and they're requesting that the clock be stopped, so that the clock stops just now. And there's our junior cheerleaders tonight showing their enthusiasm for the juniors. We'll get a list of who they are here. I can't see the monitor real well, but I know who they are. Sam Plasmati, Tyler Lewis, Ben Young, Kevin Waters, John McAllister, and Martin Galemi and Vincent Galemi are all out there showing their enthusiasm for the Foxborough junior class of 2009. It's a little bit chilly out there, boys. It looks like the game is ready to begin out on the field. Juniors are lining up. Ali Valencia back in at quarterback. Raheem Estrubble is sneaking on end here, and it looks like an option pass. And it's knocked down by, it looks like maybe Brittany Keenan, one of the number 7s out there. There's 2 7s on the field at this time, both Brittany Keenan and Danielle Tacey. Danielle Tacey is in the defensive line. It looks like they're running a 3-4 defense in there. And it might have been, not sure who that was. And at middle linebacker is Lizzie Greeley, and the front wall is Rachel Dutra, Haley Lull, and Danielle Tacey. In the defensive backfield, we do have Brittany Keenan, Alyssa Solomon, and I'm not sure, we can't tell exactly who the other young ladies are. Tara Greeley's playing safety, it looks like. Mary Beth Small is running off the field for the juniors, and the snap, and there's Melissa Ellard on a sweep. She's being cut off and tackled over on the sideline by Lindsay Felix, number 12 for the seniors. Lindsay is out there. She's, as I mentioned, one of the captains of the field hockey team. She's also a captain of the lacrosse team. coaching staff, and then players on the field again as the juniors seem to come to the sidelines for every single between plays. Now lining up again, and on the wing is Shannon Cunningham, who scored their touchdown on the kick return. Valencia back to pass, and it's intercepted. Oh, it's dropped. It's dropped. Playing safety back there was Tara Greeley, number 14, who stepped in to intercept that long pass by Ali Valencia, and it bounced right off her hands. Here we are again with Valencia. Throws a nice spiral, and it looks like her teammates didn't think she could throw the ball that far. As not sure if that was Rahema Strubble, and who stopped just before the ball was overthrown. So it's 3rd and long for the juniors. Rahema Strubble back at quarterback now, as Valencia goes to flanker, and there's a pass off to, and grabbed right there on the corner. Alyssa Solomon bangs into Shannon Cunningham on the sprint right, and Alyssa tackles her for a loss. It'll be 4th down. 4th down for the juniors, and will they punt or will they go for it? If they punt here, they could get the seniors back deep in their own zone, possibly. The juniors are huddling up on the far sideline again. Seniors waiting. Seniors aren't sure what they're going to do here. It's going to be an interesting play as the juniors are down 14-6 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Alana Reed is wide right. Looks like they may try a sprint pass to Alana here, as she's, no, Rahema on the side and is tackled again. Alyssa Solomon really has figured out how to grab those flags on the way by as she makes yet another tackle.
You guys know we are selling popcorn in the stands, so if you want popcorn, it's here.
Appears to be much better blocking for most of the girls here than there was last year. Both sides are blocking very well. And as Rahema takes the direct snap from center, and Danielle Tacey just misses the tackle, and Alyssa Solomon grabs it right there. And Brittany Keenan was ready to make the tackle, but there wasn't a flag left as Alyssa had already grabbed it. Still on defense for the seniors, who seem to have the teams playing most of the game out here. Again, Danielle Tacey, Haley Lull, and Rachel Dutra up front. Liz Greeley playing linebacker. And Brittany Keenan, Alyssa Solomon, Tara Greeley, and Sam Jamison. And I'm sorry, I can't read the other number, folks. Shannon Cunningham takes a direct snap, is sprinting around left end. A little juke there, but Sam Jamison comes.
The TV is going to be shutting down at the beginning of the 4th quarter, so if you want popcorn and hot chocolate, get it now.
So with 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter here at Chili Ahern Field, class of 2008 leads 14-6. This defensive unit has pretty much stymied the juniors, except for that long kickoff return. Seniors are huddling up on the field as the juniors are making substitutions on the far side. They'll be running from the far hash. Seniors will be going west to east on this, and there's a slight breeze picking up, and it a little bit across the field, so don't know how that'll affect any passing attack that the seniors might try. They've only tried a couple of passes this evening, so also into the game for the seniors now is Danielle Calaggio, and Lauren Butterworth are out there seeing some action. Greeley is still a quarterback, Lull at center. And there's a fake reverse. Greeley going around the left end and is tackled for a gain of about 5 yards and literally tackled out of bounds. And there seems to be a bit of a brouhaha on the far side. Senior coaches are out on the field requesting a penalty on that play because it's not supposed to be tackling. It's supposed to be grabbing the flag only. So it's second down and about 6 for the seniors. The play is coming back in, and it looks like the seniors have called a timeout. So the seniors have called a timeout right here, and the clock will stop with about 3 minutes and 2 seconds left. Seniors still hold that 14-6 lead. And they're marking off a penalty against the juniors, and it appears to be that penalty is for, we'll see if we can get the signal by Ms. Petrovic. No. Juniors are still wondering what the penalty's for, but I think it's part of the rules that you cannot tackle. You must only grab the flag. You can't tackle. You can hold a person, but you can't tackle them by knocking them down or knocking them out of bounds. So it'll be a personal foul, so it looks like it's a first down and 10 for the girls from 08. There's a run right up the middle by new quarterback. Took the direct snap. Looks like Lindsay Felix took the direct snap. Seniors have a couple of substitutions coming back in. And we'll see the last play where Lindsay lined up at and actually took the handoff from Greeley and sprinted right up the middle for about 12 yards and another first down for the seniors as they're marching down the field with the ball squarely on the 20-yard line. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Greeley takes the snap. There's a handoff on another end around to Solomon, who's sprinting around the corner with blocking out front. And Alyssa Solomon is in for her second touchdown of the evening. And a 20-6 lead. A great end around by Alyssa Solomon, sprinting to the corner of the end zone to give the seniors a 20-6 lead. Jubilation on this class of 2008 sideline. Some of the coaches are doing the traditional bump and hurting each other. Again, Greeley takes the snap and the handoff to Solomon on the end around to the wide side of the field, and she's got too much speed and a nice cutback and just missed. Shannon Cunningham had a chance as she caught up to her, and if they did allow tackling, she probably would have been able to knock her out of bounds there, but because of the vagaries of catching a flag on the way by, Alyssa Solomon was able to swivel by and score the touchdown for the seniors. They'll go for the extra points here, and it is not as important as it was when they were only leading 12-0. Seniors are back out there to line up. And out there again in the backfield, Greeley at quarterback with Jamison, Felix, and Solomon. And there's the fake end around, and it's lateral back off to Lindsay Felix, who is tackled way back deep, and the tackle was by number 20 for the juniors, and 20 on the juniors is, I think it's Kaylin Pizzelli on that tackle. Yep, there's a little bit of a mix-up here as Lindsay may have started a little fast and came across, and great play by Kaylin Pacelli, who cut through the blockers and was able to make the grab of the flag. So they come back up the field with 1:29 left in the third quarter. The seniors, the class of 2008, lead 20-6. Unlike the long runs that have been their trademark the past 2 seasons, that was a well-designed drive down the field, eating up the clock, ate up about 4 minutes off the clock on that. So the seniors will be kicking off, we think, in a couple of moments here. Out on the field for the seniors, Tori Hickey, Caroline Kelly, Liz Greeley, Stephanie Cronmiller, Lindsay Felix is back out there, Katie Garrity in her shocking pink hat. Ali Murtada, one of the coaches, is on the field. Should be a penalty on Ali, but the ball is kicked out of bounds, which will be either choice for the juniors to take the ball at the point of going out of bounds or take a penalty on that. Also out in the field for the seniors, Jillian Keir, number 8. 24 is Laura Toomey. And looks like Kristen Fusco, who is also a number 21 out there. Now it looks like the coaches have some changes to get out there. So some of the seniors are back out there. We haven't had a lot of wholesale changes out there. Some of the girls are a little bit chilly on the sidelines here, but they seem to be having fun nonetheless. Juniors haven't made very many substitutions either. They've been going with mostly the same players out there. First time we've seen in the game tonight for the juniors, Stephanie Haley, number 33, who's at the wide wing, catching that long lateral pass, being chased by Brittany Keenan and by Sam Jamison, who makes another tackle. So it's been very difficult. That was a good gain by the juniors, but again, as the clock runs down at the end of the third quarter here. Been a little. Here we go back with Haley's run. Ali Valencia back at quarterback. That looks like it's a lateral instead of a forward pass, but she's able to gain, looks like about 18 to 20 yards on that, and Sam Jamison just forces her to the sideline and grabs the flag. Here we are back. A lateral to Melissa Ellard, who is racing down the left sideline. Melissa is tackled at the 40-yard line. And it looks by Lindsay Felix, who's playing the right linebacker out there. And wholesale changes going in for the seniors to start the fourth quarter. Into the game, Jenny McDonald, Jillian Keir, also Sam Zaruba's out there. Mel Chambers here playing as it looks like the juniors are going with trips right to get actually 4 receivers out on the right-hand side. And Rahema Strubble's running right up the middle and gets away. And there's an actual tackle, which could result in a penalty on the seniors on that one. As Stephanie Cronmiller banged into Rahema Strubble, who was the ball carrier, and is and looks like she might be penalized for the tackle, but maybe not. It looks like the junior coaches are rushing out on the field. The senior coaches are out on the field. They're all arguing. And Ms. Petrovic, someone threw the ball across the field and hit one of the senior coaches. Looks like Joey Nixon took one in the face. And here's that play as Raheem Strubble has 4 receivers to the right side and fakes the handoff to Melissa Ellard and rushes right up the middle. Almost tackled right there by Katie Garrity, and actually they bang into each other, so technically it shouldn't be. Jillian Keir on the tackle on that one. And
hey, who's on first
there is a penalty called. 9:39 left in the game. Juniors are marching the ball down the field with a couple of long runs, penalty, and they're at the 20-yard line, just inside the 20-yard line right now. Raheem Strubble back at quarterback. Flips it out wide to Ali Valencia, who passes it downfield, and it is knocked away by Stephanie Kronmiller. So here's another one of those trick plays by the juniors as the lateral from Rahema over to Allie. Allie fires it downfield. Looks like it's about to go into the hands of the receiver, and it's knocked away by Stephanie Kronmiller. There's another timeout on the field as this clock is stopped for negotiations with the referees. And now at quarterback was Ashley Appel, I think, and as a pass flipped out there to Heather O'Rourke, who was immediately tackled. And she is tackled by, it looked like number 24 for the seniors, Laura Toomey. So again, the snap is back to Ashley Appel. Ashley flips it out to, almost intercepted by Jill Keir there on the lateral, and it passes out to Heather O'Rourke. And Heather is tackled immediately. With 7:40 left in the fourth quarter. Looks like some illegal motion, and Mary Beth Small right up the middle. She's tackled early by Sam Zaruba right in the middle of that defense. Sam playing on the defensive line here and makes a nice grab of the flag on the way by. Mary Beth Small, another one of the sprinters on the track team. And Rahema with the inside handoff, a little bit of a flip actually. Jill Keir with good penetration almost makes the tackle in the backfield, and the grab after short gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Snap, another pitch out to Shannon Cunningham, who's grabbed in the backfield. This time tackled by Alyssa Solomon, I think, or was it Stephanie Kronmiller? One of those two was either 26 or 20. And with 6 minutes and 19 seconds left, the ball goes over to the seniors on downs. And the seniors have played outstanding defense the entire game tonight, the only miscue being the long kickoff return for touchdown for the juniors by Shannon Cunningham. Otherwise, the seniors seem to have stifled them very well. Great defense. Seniors have 3 touchdowns tonight, 2 by Alyssa Solomon and 1 by Sam Jamison. And an extra point run by Alyssa to account for their 20 points. So with about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game, seniors have the comfortable lead, and they're sending out their offense again. And we'll try to set that for you. Rachel Dutra, Haley Lull, Danielle Tacey. And on the wings, Laura Toomey, Lindsay Felix in the backfield. Alyssa Solomon takes the flip from Tara Greeley to Sam Jameson on the sprint around end, and Sam is tackled after a 9-yard gain, it looked like.
At this time, we'd like to announce the raffle winners.
Tackled by, I think, Stephanie Storr.
For the popcorn basket, it is number 243054. That's number 243054.
Another look as Solomon is in motion. The flip goes to Solomon. Felix is the lead blocker and hands off to Sam Jameson, who sprints around right end, led by Tara Greeley and by Danielle Calaggio on the blocking. And the grab is made.
The winner of the bracelet is number 243051. 243051.
Seniors on offense take it. Greeley hands off right up the middle, and the tackle is made.
243075.
I think that was Lindsay Felix running, not sure. They only have numbers on the back of their uniform, so it's hard to tell. Substitution for Foxborough. Looks like Kristen Fusco is coming in for Rachel Dutra.
I went 015.
On the replay, there's Greeley hands off to Brittany Keenan, who runs up the middle. That was, well, one of the number 7s. And it doesn't look like Brittany. Well, at least 2 number 7s, might be 3.
And for the 50-50, it is 243041. 243044.
Not sure what the discussion is out on the field at this time. 3 minutes and 56 seconds left in the game. And Foxborough's seniors lead Foxborough's juniors 20-6. And they line up. And there's that trick play again, the end around. Erin Mitchell chasing Sam Jameson and Melissa Ellard. Excuse me, that is Alyssa Solomon. Melissa Ellard tackles Alyssa Solomon, which looks like for no gain as they forced her out of bounds. Erin Mitchell is claiming they forced her out of bounds. Not sure if our linesman was checking that out. There's the flip out, and it's a deep flip. Mary Beth Small with great penetration into the backfield, forced very wide by Erin Mitchell, and Alyssa sprints past Melissa Ellard almost, and she did step out on the 25-yard line, but they didn't make the call, and it looks like they're going to move the ball back. Yes, they will. After conference, the referees got together and figured out that, yes, indeed, she did step on the sideline. Again, a well-officiated game by Ellie Petrovic, longtime member of the Health and Wellness Department at Foxborough High School, Jeffrey Bernstein Sr., and Zach Watson. Junior coaches up top on the press box here getting the high view for the team, or helping coach the game here, as Greeley on a keeper around the corner. is tripped up and goes down at about the 30-yard line after a gain of approximately 5 yards. So with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, the seniors still lead by 20-6, and they're just pounding out a first down to give themselves a first down and more time off the clock, and it looks like it's going to be a 2-game win streak for the class of 2008. Here is Greeley. She takes the snap from under center, Haley Lull, and the fake inside to Katie Murray, and around the corner, gets by one, but is tripped and gets knocked down just shy of the 30-yard line, and they mark it right on the 30. Running time. Seniors in no hurry. Haley Lull is playing quarterback now, and I think that the juniors were watching. They saw that Haley can throw it about 30 yards down the field, and that would have been complete except the whistles blew, as there seemed to be some either offside or motion on the part of the seniors. And again, it is running time, so the longer they take, the longer it's going to be. And they're marking off a penalty against the seniors. Seniors, again, in no hurry to run a play here. Too many coaches are on the field. There should be some penalty flags. There's Tori Hickey warming up on the sideline, it looks. Foxborough seniors are starting to celebrate along the sidelines as we're under 40 seconds left in the game. Haley Lull back to pass. Fires it downfield. It's almost intercepted by Sydney Viventi for the juniors. And the clock has stopped. And here is the replay of that. A little problem with the snap. Almost stolen inside. And the long pass down the field is just out of the hands of Sydney Viventi. And there is a timeout on the field as the ball is placed at the 50 for some reason. Not sure why that is, but that's where the referee, Ms. Petrovic, has placed the ball in the middle of the 50-yard line. He's over talking to the junior coaches and the junior team on the sidelines. On the field for the juniors again. Let's run down the roster here for the juniors on this chilly night. Sono Gori, Melissa Ellard, Kayla Santos, Sarah Khalifa, Paige Pellick, Erin Mitchell, Amanda Shane, Sydney Viventi, Katie Muirhead, Mary Beth Small, Megan Sweeney, Melissa Brown, Lindsay Camo, Rahima Strubble, Kelsey Bromberg, Kaylee Lincoln, Ashley Appel, Brittany Stopa, Tracy Wright, Lauren Galopoulos, Mary Greeley, Amanda McHugh, Courtney Halprin, Chloe Brown, Stephanie Storick, Kaylin Pacelli, Alana Reed, Ali Valencia, Shannon Cunningham, Heather O'Rourke, Jenna Weiskerger, Shannon McDavitt, Katie D'Angelo, Stephanie Haley, Whitney Baumiller, and Emily Sheehan are all on the field. And there's a pass, it's complete, and there's chaos on the field. With 22 seconds left, the juniors appear to have 15 or 16, 18 players on the field. That pass was complete to Katie Murray. Clock is winding down, looks like the last play. And the seniors, the class of 2008, are victorious. A 2-game win streak for the class of 2008. Final score 20-6. And we'd like to thank again Foxborough Cable Access, but we'll run down all the seniors. Daniel Calaggio, Katie Garrity, Caroline Kelly, Danielle Tacey, Brittany Keenan, Jen Marvis, Jill Keir, Lauren Butterworth, Cara McGuire, Lindsay Felix, Tara Greeley, Amanda Flagg, Sam Jameson, Katie Murray, Stephanie Kronmiller, Sam Zaruba, Kristen Fusco, Liz McClanahan, Liz Greeley, Rachel Dutra, Laura Toomey, Haley Lull, Alyssa Solomon, Jen McDonald, Jess Whitney, and Mel Chambers. And thanks also to the referees, Ellie Petrovic, Jeff Bernstein, and Zach Watson. The victorious seniors are out there celebrating. The juniors without shirts are their fans are surrounding the team and enjoying themselves. We'd like to again thank Foxborough Cable Access, Mike Everson, Director, Engineer in Charge, Frank Big Guy McDowell on graphics, Ray McKenna on replay, Scott Daniels on the sideline camera, and Lauren on sideline camera. Also the volunteers from the junior class who helped on cameras, including Pat Mitchell, Tim Loftus, and Dennis Callahan, and Dustin Sylvia, and Corey Simon. I want to thank all those guys for helping out on the cameras, and for the National Honor Society advisors. Thank you to them for joining us, Caitlin Anicelli and Kelly Shaughnessy, and also the officers and set up for the National Honor Society with Amanda Flagg and Kelly Smith, Ben Harris, Chris Gorham, co-president, and Tara Greeley, co-president of the National Honor Society. And thank you very much for viewing. Thank you to everybody for a wonderful night here at Foxborough Field. And the final score for the final time, class of 2008, 20, and the class of 2009, 6. This is Mike Greeley. Thank you again, and happy holidays.